Hey strangers, welcome to the strange universe, where it's not about becoming someone new, it's about remembering who you have always been. Today's video, it's for the ones who overthink. It's for the overthinkers, the ones who get stuck standing nervously on the edge of that high-rise diving board, right? Looking down at the water and just convincing themselves it's just too far down, or they're just not ready for this type of dive. Well, this video is for anyone who gets caught in the loop of hesitation or fear. Anyone waiting for the perfect moment to start something new or to begin again. So I want you to stick around to the end, because it's my hope that if you do, you just might see that sometimes, just sometimes, being sensible can have its drawbacks. But first, if you've been watching this channel, you know the deal. The world is a strange place. It keeps us sick, it keeps us busy, and it keeps us distracted. So before we go any further, let's go ahead and do the cosmic reset. Okay, so in a moment, we're going to bring a thought to our mind, some type of a problem, anything that's been weighing you down. It could be a fear, it could be a decision you've been putting off, or just a story that you just keep replaying over and over in your mind. Okay, so taking a deep breath and think of a thought that's weighing you down, a bill, a fight, that thing that's made you frown, and I want you just to wrap it in love, and then we're going to take it and we're going to release. Just let it go. Good, right? All right, so let's just take a minute. Because again, you know, there's so many times that fear of the unknown, things that we need to do, can just really weigh us down. So let me ask you something. What if the clarity that you've been waiting for in a decision, what if it only comes after you take the leap? Because here's the strange truth. Experience, all experience, it's your first and your only real teacher. Not theory, not a pros and a cons list, not the 100th time that you've asked a friend, called this friend, called that friend, and talked, asking them what they think about your problem. No, experience means you learn by doing, and you always have, by stepping into the fire and finding out that it didn't burn you up after all. Now, I know it can be scary, right? Because I've been there. The what ifs, the self-doubt, the fear that somehow, if you make the wrong move this time, the whole damn thing is going to fall apart. But let me tell you something tough to swallow, but beautiful at the same time. Sometimes it's supposed to fall apart. That's how you leave what's false in your life and on your timeline, and you find what's real, what matters to you. That's how you learn what's real and what's not, by things falling away. We live in a world that trains us literally to hesitate. We've been taught to analyze everything since we were toddlers all the way to our deathbed. And that, my friends, that is no way to live. That's a way to survive. We're trained to wait until we're certain, until we feel completely ready. But completely ready is often just a word, another word for stall, right? It's a delay tactic. It dresses itself up in other words like responsible, sensible, or prudent. But I'm here to tell you we don't want to play dress up. I'm here to tell you that if it feels right, do it. That feeling in your gut, that quiet nudge, that beautiful intuition that your soul is using to get your attention, you need to pay attention to it. Right? It knows more than your friends do, even your best friends. And you need to start trusting it if you want to stop surviving and start living. Look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't get counsel. Don't ever do anything rash. And I'm certainly not saying just go ahead and be impulsive. Of course, you should talk to a friend, someone you trust, someone who cares about you, right? Someone who has your best interest at heart. I mean, we should never act on impulse alone or do something, anything that harms you or anyone else. But once you've done that, then you need to check in again with that inner knowing. Once you know that your choice is rooted in truth, you need to make that move. Because again, if it's rooted in truth and not in conditioning, it's right. You see, life doesn't always wait for us to overthink. Some doors will stay open only for a brief period of time, and then very quickly they'll close. Opportunities will come and opportunities will go. And you'll never get the exact opportunity again. Not if you're caught in analysis by paralysis. So I say, take your shot. Send that message. Book that ticket. You need to start that project. You need to say the thing that you've been holding back because of fear. You don't need to know that you will succeed. You just need to take action. In life, well, life will follow, good or bad. Because every time that we have the courage to step forward, despite the fear and the doubt and the uncertainty, we gain something far more valuable than just an answer, a yes or a no. We gain confidence in navigating our own experience. And it becomes easier to become the captain of our own ship. That's the kind of confidence that no one can take away. That's the kind that challenges you, that tests you, right? It makes sure that this isn't going to be easy. You're not always going to be with the herd, but you're going to be able to operate off of your own counsel, and that empowers you. And soon, decisions, well, they just aren't as difficult to make when you trust your own counsel. Now, I hear you. It's easy for me to say that, right? But the fact is, that's how we learn, through experience. We mess around, and then we find out. And guess what? We don't die. It's not the end of the world. We learn, we evolve, we pivot, but we keep moving forward. That is what life's about. That is all that living authentically is about. So here's what I would offer you. I want you to pick one thing that you've been holding back on. It doesn't have to be big, right? Maybe it's calling someone, reaching out today. Maybe it's signing up for that thing, whatever that thing is for you, right? Maybe it's just making a mental note to start paying attention to our gut. Whatever it is, I challenge you, just do it. No more waiting for ready. Just trust your body. Know that when the time comes, you're going to make the right decision if it feels right to you. It doesn't matter the repercussions, right? It's just a doorway to your next lesson, whether it's good or whether it's bad. It's the next doorway to more growth, to more freedom. You can do this. I believe in you. So, if this video spoke to you, please consider liking, commenting below, or maybe share it with someone that you think could benefit from just doing it, right? And please do subscribe and join this growing community, because you never have to be alone on this path, all right? And I want you to remember, and don't you ever forget, you are strong, you are brave, and you are worthy. You are loved, my friend. I love you.